Hello, welcome to the new year. I'm so happy that we all made it. Thank God. Without wasting more time, we have to move into the new year and discuss happenings around us about the new year. If you look at it, and I'm sure wherever you are, even within yourself, you've made so many resolutions. Uh, there are the financial resolutions, there's the health resolutions, all kinds of resolutions, worship, faith based resolutions, and incidentally, some faith based organizations or churches and mosques will also come up with teams, what they consider teams. Um, I believe for us, if you look around, you may not find a lot of people who may have made some communication resolutions. So we are going to take our time today and examine setting communication resolutions, which I believe we should adopt and we should apply throughout this year and in subsequent years. And one of those communication resolutions is to be careful with how we absorb fake news. There's a lot of fake news going on, and especially in some countries like Nigeria, we have the elections coming up. So there's intentional fake news coming up. I mean, being inserted in news media, conventional and otherwise. So we should be very mindful of such information, that they are nationally and internationally, to create one havoc or the other. So we should be very mindful and we should check out the veracity or the truthfulness of that information. The reason is so that we may not be conductors as a result of the biases we have for such fake news. You are what you eat, you are what you sell, and you are what you absorb. So we should endeavor to be cautious about fake news and be mindful of how we spread such. We should not be found to spread such. And to stop the spread of fake news, we should make it a point of duty not to have biases or prejudices, you know, as it relates to you, your ethnic group, your religion, or whatever it may be. So you go out of your way to check out the truthfulness of that information. You investigate that information, you know. Even those information from our favorite sources. Your favorite sources could be a newspaper, it could be an individual, of course, could be social media, conventional media, radio, TV, and otherwise. So you go out of your way to verify that source to determine if actually the news that you're getting is true or not. Why? Because if we don't, we get brainwashed and we become part of the train of those who may be called upon at any time to and be used, to achieve the ulterior motives of those people who plant such fake news. So that's the second resolution we should adopt. Then tied to the above, we should be ready and prepared to pay good money, to get good, high quality news as it is. When you do, you're going to get yourself reliable information. High quality news costs money, but it does not affect our sensibilities, but it brings out information which are objective and truthful. So we should go out of your way. We should all of us should go out of the way to look for high quality news, and it could cost money by way of data or by way of purchase, of either a newspaper or getting access to international TV channels or local ones. So we should go out of our way to do that and not rely on low quality messages. Fourthly, we should resolve not to be drawn in by low quality news, which costs nothing. That is actually a problem that everyone faces. Low quality news is quite sensational. It's quite it's exhibitional in nature, but you find out that it is hollow, it is empty, and low quality news is there simply to lure you into that medium and also to make sure you carry out one action or the other as desired by the person who planted such low quality news. So we should make up our mind to avoid low quality information which comes free of charge. Such news, they are used to brainwash us. You get brainwashed. So we should go out of our way to desist, from having access or opening up ourselves to low quality news. Another important resolution we should make is to invest and read real books. We should invest and read real books. It's quite important. You are what you eat, you're what you read. When you expand your worldview, you're no longer ignorant, and information is key. Information is important. Information makes a lot of difference from the successful person and the unsuccessful person. So we should go out of our way to buy books, well written books, either the local ones or the international ones, or even the digital ones. You pay for it and you listen to them as it is. We should read books, written by serious-minded authors or articles written by trustworthy authors, people who know what they're doing, who are specialists in that field. We should do that, and we are going to come out the better for it. Read books in your field. If you don't want to read general books, those books that will enhance your self-development, I'll encourage you to read and study them. Then another one which all of us are guilty of is time wasting. There are media that are by nature time wasters, and such include some conventional ones like the TV and also social media. Yeah, the social media, you can use the social media. People have become billionaires through the social media. People have made contacts. People use the social media for research. People use it for communication, for information. People use it for all sorts that are positive. Those are the upside. But the downside of social media is also on time wasting. It drags you in. It drags you in into one application or the other, one personality or the other. There is nothing wrong with that, but you should control it. You should discipline yourself in that aspect. You do not need to waste your time. You don't spend a lot of time on TV, but rather you should aspire to be on TV and let others watch you. Just as much as you should aspire to either produce content and let others read, watch, and learn from you. So, whereas social media is not a time waster by itself, but by dwelling excessively within the medium or the media, the applications they are on the internet, it could become time wasting. So we should discipline ourselves this time around not to waste time on social media. You can fix a time frame, an hour, 30 minutes, to look at your messages, your communications, the key ones, but at the same time, you face some other things. That is what we have for you today. We wish you a very fruitful 2023. We are going to make it. It may not be so easy as it is, but whatever it is going to be a stepping stone as far as you're focused and you walk towards those objectives that you have set out for yourself. Remember that I am Dr. Godswill Oki, and this is Communication Moment. This is Communication Moment, perfecting the art of communication within you. Remember that we are available for conferences, uh, lectures. We are ready to take up all those. For seminars, we can do that. Research, we are involved in all those things, especially within the communication field. Thank you once again. See you soon. Please be cautious, and allow things to go the way they've been designed. Have a good day, and thank you.